Hi folks, it's me again back at the vice. I tied a couple of these up for Sunday, yesterday, and I had tied a couple of black and red ones, and I got a couple of fish with them the Wednesday before, so I decided there was some olive duns in the water. I decided to tie up a couple of the olive ones, crunchers. Why they call them crunchers, don't ask me, I don't know. But this is my tying of the crunchers that I use in Ogden. And it's the same as usual, they're rough and ready folks, but I can tell you this, catch flies. They catch fish. Better no catch flies. Anyway, first things first, I've got a fine Semperfly silk on there. And a B100, you'll see it's slightly curved hook, just not too much, not as bad as a check hook, but just a nice wee curve on it. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put a tail on it, a wee bit of tail, and I'm using, rather than just going straight olive, I'm using these Lathkill English Grey Partridge Neck, and they're dyed olive, and it gives you a wee bit kind of speckle in the tail, and in the hackle, when we come to hackling it up. So just tear some off it. And what a nice wee bunch of them. Just to put on the tail here. Just tie it on at the tail. And we'll have a wee look at it, see what I think. That's fine. Now, I want to build the body up slightly, but not too far. But I need a wee bit shape to the body and a wee bit beef to the body before I put in the body structure, which is going to be peacock quilt, stripped and dyed. And this particular, the body will be dyed yellow. And you'll see the big duns hatching like that this time of year, with a yellow body. And that's why the owl buzzers, etc., do pretty well with them too, because they've got that black and yellow. In this case, it's nice black and yellow, but I think it's a wee bit more natural looking than some of the things that are presented. So, I think that should do me. Nice wee stubby tail there, and then get my yellow. I've got red stripe, yellow stripe. This is my yellow one, and I use Venners because I find it's the best. I know they're maybe a wee bit more expensive, but when you get them, they do the job that you're wanting them to do. Now in this case, I like to snip a wee bit off the bottom because I don't want it too thin at the bottom. So I snip a wee bit off, and then I lay it up the body. Just catch it in, and don't be too sore with it. If you're using a fine thread, silk thread like that, don't be too sore in it because you can cut through that quill. It's so easy, they're so easy damaged and cut through, so you've got to be quite gentle with them. So build that up a wee bit here to take in where the quill has been, and then get your quilt and start to get it round about. Now you can turn your rotary vise, but you've seen me time before, and I just hate doing it, turning it with a rotary vise. I don't seem to get it right, because I've always tied them like this before the rotary vise, so I'm just carrying on doing it. I know it's a lot more better with the new fly tires, etc., and all the special equipment I've got, but this does me. I've never professed to be a great fly tyer because I'm not. But the flies that I tie are for my own use, and they catch fish. And that's all I care about, is catching fish. Along with my mates that go with me, they'll use my flies. Cause I'll give them some tines that I've got, or I'm catching me, and I'll give them the flies to fish. And just tie it off there, and tie it down. Now you can see you've got a nice yellow and black front body there. Before you go any further, That needs protecting because it's very easy damaged, especially the trout's teeth. And we'll be hoping it won't be getting damaged with the trout's teeth. So just put a wee bit epoxy resin on it and then harden it off. Oh, there's a wee bit sliding down there. I don't want that hanging off it like that. Cut that wee thing that's run down a wee bit of their tail. Now my famous torch, I've got to bang it to get it to work. It was only £35 and it works when it wants to. Anyway, such is life. Let's go on with this. Let's snap that off. A wee bit of tail, get a wee bit epoxy resin onto it. And that's that. And the next thing we've got to do is put in a couple of coloured cheeks. Now you can pin white coloured cheeks, yellow coloured cheeks, any coloured cheeks you've got. In this case, I think I'm going to go with a set of lunge cheeks, gooseberry, just a couple of these. Now, a lot of the guys will pull them off in pairs and offer them up in pairs. I don't, because I'm not good at it. Simple. I lay it along the side and I grip it and pull it tight, run it back up, and then I bring it down to where the length should be that I want to fold it to get the proper length. Now that's about the length I would want. And I go and get the other one, which comes directly below the one we've just pulled off. So it is a pair, but I'm just putting them on them one at a time. I've done it in twos and that, and I can't do it if I really try, but I'm quite content doing it this way. I seem to get them onto the position where I want them to be. Until I went into the same position. I should do it. Now in this case, I'm using peacock herring, and the peacock herring that I've got has been dyed black to give it a darker appearance. It's not absolutely necessary. There's some of the ones I've dyed in my box have been dyed with natural peacock herring, so it don't really make much difference. Just catch it in there. Get a thread up to the front and then put on a nice thorax or a nice head, however you want to call it. Just wind it up. And now catch it in, and don't be frightened to go through this with your thread. One, it strengthens it, and two, it makes sure it's tied down. If it gets caught with the fish's teeth, it'll maybe still stay on for another 2 or 3 fish before it starts to ripple out. Now put your side cheeks on and tie them off. Just get one at a time, pull it into the front, get it into the position you want it in, and tie it off. Get this one round at the side here, position you want it in. Tie it off. That's fine. Now if you get a couple of turns and then hold your thread tight, it should break off. A lot of times I've done this, it broke off and it sprung back out. So I always put a wee couple of turns back the way to make sure it's held tight. That's been stuck in it, the thing. Sorry. Now on here, I'm going for a wee hackle on. You don't need a lot. So again, I'm going back to the dyed English grey partridge neck feathers, I'm going to put on a wee hackle here, the same type as the tail. So I'm doing just preparing it, cutting it a wee V shape to get it ready to put it up. So I've got a wee V, and all I do is lay it across there, hold it, and tie it in. Now, maybe not absolutely perfect, but I'll do the job. It's done the job for years. Trim it off, and sweep it back, and start at the eye, and put a wee head in. Right, and that's just enough. You don't need a lot of hackle, you just need a wee sconce showing some legs there. And that's the way the guys have tied the crunchers. And that's the way I tie them, because that's the way they work. They seem to work anyway. Now, I'm just looking for the finished tool now. Now, these crunchers can be tied in black and red, pure black. What I'll do is, I've got half a dozen, I think I've got 3 or 4 different types tied. I'll take some photographs of the different types and put it on the video at the end, so you can see the different colours. But the tying is exactly the same. There's no difference in the tying. It's exactly the same kind of method of tying up the cruncher. And that's an olive cruncher. And it's caught me 1 or 2 fish over the years. I'd forgot about them for a wee while and I decided to tie them again. And I've brought them back, and I've been reasonably successful the last 2 outings. We're going on Wednesday again, and I'm hoping that we don't get rained off this time and I can give the crunchers a right go, and I hope I can build a wee catch them. But anyway, once again, thanks for watching.